Hey everybody, we are coming to you from Suburban Ice Center in Detroit, Michigan. This morning, Carshield's taken on the Oakland Junior Grizzlies. Carshield coming off a 3-1 loss to the St. Louis Blues on Wednesday night. Disappointing loss. Was a 1-1 game all the way up until the last minute and a half of the game, and then we ended up giving up a late goal and then an empty netter. So tight game all the way through. Good game. Carshield wearing their black this morning. Oakland wearing white. Boys got in, or half of the boys got in super late last night as the plane was delayed for 3.5 hours. So hopefully we find some energy here this morning. So starting out, you got pitcher, Flogger, Springer, Schrader, Pickering. Face off, one back to Oakland. Regrouped in their defensive zone. Quick pass up. Now Flogger intercepts and throws it down into the Oakland zone. Puck out to Blaine on the point. Gets knocked away off his stick, and now it's going to be a 2-on-1 coming down. Good save by Brandon as he's able to corral that puck and make the save. Face off to the right of Brandon. If you're looking at him, Oakland wins that face off. Back to the point. Walks the blue line across. Looking. Shot through. Hits the glass behind the net. Gibbon over onto that puck. Chips it out of the zone, and it's going to be regrouped in the defensive zone for Oakland. Oakland sends a pass up. Intercepted by Springer. Springer gets knocked down. Now Gibbon tries to get it up. Now pitcher tries to get it in and unable to do so. And Oakland comes back the other way and dumps it down into the corner. Buell comes out of the net and plays the puck. Centering pass now down on the half wall. Oakland reverses, heads back up the half wall looking for a pass. Now he stops, comes back towards the net. Centering pass knocked away by the paddle of Brandon, and he covers that. Fisher, Kaiser, Barth on as forwards, and Rouse and Ridgway on at D. Oakland bobbles the puck out at the blue line. Rouse throws it up towards the blue line. Now he gets it out over to Kaiser. Kaiser goes in, takes a shot towards the net, covered by the goalie. Face off taken by Fisher. Ref throws the Oakland face off one. Kaiser gets over to that puck. Now Oakland sends a pass across center ice and now out of the zone. Dumped in. Brandon comes out to play that. Brandon rims the puck up the boards all the way out to the defense. Now they take a long shot wide of the goal. On the half wall, Ridgway puts his guy into the boards. Fisher comes over to help out. Now Ridgway pushes that puck out all the way down the ice. No icing. Kaiser in on the forecheck. Kaiser puts pressure. Centering pass to JR. JR puts a shot just wide. Now Oakland looks to exit the zone. Oakland comes in. Shot by Brandon. Or saved by Brandon, I should say. Shot from Oakland. Oakland circling. Cycles out high. Pickering puts his guy into the wall. Oakland cycles again. Now they bring it up the half wall, out to the point. Shot through, wide of everybody. Stanley gets in there and pushes that puck all the way down the ice. No icing. Pass up to the blue line. Now cross ice pass got behind our defense. Is shot and a goal. So they had a player coming up the weak side that ended up getting behind our defense and went in on a partial breakaway and scored. 12:03 left here in this first period. Oakland takes a 1-0 lead. Face-off won this time by Oakland again. They regroup in their defensive zone. Now Givens pushes that puck out. Fisher throws it in all the way down the ice. Berryman gets in on the forecheck. Berryman stops the puck over in the corner. Waits for help. Puck kept in by Barth. Nice move at the blue line as he's able to keep that in. Fisher down below the goal line fighting for that puck. Has two guys on him. Now Barth hits a man into the corner. Fisher comes away with the puck. Centering pass. Nobody there. And now Oakland's going to bring it back the other way. Given defends. Given makes a nice play with his foot to stop that puck. And Given gets it over to Fisher. Fisher tries to skate it out of the zone. Now Lacoste comes over and helps out. Oakland passes down the wall, down below the goal. Oakland picks it up. Out to the point. Skating down to the half wall. Makes a move. Cuts to the middle. Going to go around, look for the wraparound. It wasn't there, so he passed out to the point. Now back out to the point again. Long shot wide of the goal. Barth picks that up. Chips it off the boards. Not out. Now Berryman comes over, helps out, gets it out. And everybody's going to go for a line change as Oakland regroups the puck in their own zone. Now Oakland just throws it in, far corner. Lacoste goes back, picks it up. Lacoste plays it off the boards up to Flogger. Flogger kicks it with his feet. Now gets the red line, sends the puck down the ice, no icing. Pitcher in on the forecheck. Pitcher forces their D to lose the puck momentarily. Now they regain control. Springer putting pressure. Now pitcher. Oakland cross ice pass. Dumped in. Ridgway goes back and picks that up. Ridgway sets up behind his net. Looks for an outlet pass. Now he's going to skate it. Gets the puck up to Flogger. Flogger tripped. Now Oakland regains control. Regroups. Comes up to the blue line. Makes a pass right through the neutral zone. Shot from the top of the circles. Puck rimmed all the way down around the goal. Now the puck slides out on their defense, so they are forced to regroup in their own zone. Springer putting pressure. Long stretch pass. They couldn't handle it, so Pickering fans on the outlet pass. Behind the goal, now a pass out to the point. Long shot, saved by Buell. Oakland still with the puck. Pitcher able to clean that up and get it out of the zone. Now pitcher goes in on the forecheck, putting pressure on their defenseman. Defense takes it all the way down around the corner. Now pass intercepted by Kaiser. Gets it over to pitcher to Barth. Barth puts a backhand. I believe it hit the side of the net. Now Oakland forced to clear it out, and they throw it into their own bench. Good play by Barth to tie his stick up. Now the puck cuts by Schrader. Pickering comes over, cleans that up, throws it out of the zone. Oakland turns it over at the blue line. Kaiser's going to go through the neutral zone with it, tries to slide it over to Barth. Barth gets interfered with and taken down right in front of the net, and Oakland's going to get a penalty for that as an interference call. So Carshield will go to the power play with 7:54 left in the first. Face off won by Oakland, rimmed around the boards, out of the now out of the zone, dumped into the Carshield bench, so that'll be a face off at center ice. Face off one back to Rouse. Rouse skates it up to the blue line, looks for a pass up to Lacoste. Lacoste couldn't catch that pass, and now it goes into the Oakland zone. Kaiser puts pressure on it down in the zone. Barth puts his guy into the wall along with Fisher. Kaiser comes away with that puck, gets rubbed off the puck into the boards. Now long stretch pass that will go for an icing. 50 seconds left on the power play. We got Fisher takes the draw, one back to Pickering. Pickering sets it over to Blaine. Blaine takes a quick shot, blocked. Blaine able to keep that puck in, now gets it down to Miller. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Miller that took the draw, not Fisher. Now puck not out as it hits the stanchion of the glass and stays in. Now Oakland's going to skate it out of the zone. They get the red line and dump it in deep. Puck bounces out. Buell comes out and plays that up to Stanley. Stanley off the boards, intended for Miller, just too far out of his reach, and Oakland just throws it right back in. Pickering throws it out of the zone. Miller has it in the neutral zone. Miller trying to get it up to JR. JR had to drag his foot to stay on side. Pickering regroups. Blaine looking. Nice pass up to JR. JR was unable to catch that one, and now Oakland comes through the neutral zone. Otto denies entry into the zone. Now Oakland comes in with speed, takes a shot, and a save by Buell. Given plays the puck intended for Kaiser, sent right back in by Oakland. Berryman able to get over, lift a stick. Oakland still has control. Now the puck's pushed out. Oakland regroups in their own zone. Oakland sends a pass up the boards. Kaiser trying to put his guy into the wall. Kaiser fighting hard over there. Now Ben, good defense by Ben as he's able to prevent that shot, knock the puck off the Oakland player's stick. Puck tied up here on the boards at the half wall. Given puts his guy into the boards. Now pass out to the point. Walk the blue line. Good shot blocked by Berryman, and Berryman's stick breaks. Sorry, Kate. And Ben gets the puck in deep, and he takes a hit for it. And that puck goes in offsides. Face off one back to Rouse. Rouse picks it up, skates it up to get the red line, throws it in deep. Goalie comes out and plays it behind the net. Pass up to the wing, now to the center coming through. Center's going to skate it through the neutral zone. Takes it wide, drop pass. Shot was fanned on. Now the puck goes behind the goal. Oakland picks that up behind the goal, sends a pass out towards the point. Now long shot, deflected in front wide. Ridgway out to the point, shot wide of the goal. Got through everybody. Pass up the boards, tip, so no icing. Flogger's going to get on the forecheck, putting pressure on their defenseman. Oh, they're going to give Flogger a tripping. As he barely touched the kid's skates, but he did fall down, so that will be a tripping call against Flogger. Carshield to the penalty kill. So killing the penalty, we're going to have Fisher, Kaiser, Pickering, Schrader. Puck played in. Fisher from his knees plays it off the end boards. Now Pickering just throws it all the way down the ice, and that will be an icing. I was unsure for a minute if we were going to be able to ice it on the penalty kill this tournament or not, and that enters the question. We will not. Fisher to take the draw again. One back by Oakland, back to the point, down to the half wall, to the bumper in the middle. Pickering able to put that off the boards and out, this time not far enough for icing. Oakland regroups, sends a pass, and Fisher's able to intercept that. He's going to just try to kill some time, throws it right back down. Doesn't get it deep, though, and now Oakland's going to bring it out. Blaine defends that. Is able to knock the puck off their player's stick, and then now Fisher just floats the puck down. No icing on that. And Carshield goes for a line change. Pass up to the blue line. Cuts across. Looking for help. Shot. Glove saved by Brandon. And it bounced out of his glove momentarily, but he was able to regroup and cover that. Given fighting over on the half wall, just ties that puck up on the end boards. Given lost his stick in the battle, but puck comes out. Barth just going to chip it all the way down the ice. No icing on that either, so Carshield able to kill some valuable seconds here. 17 seconds left on the penalty to Flogger. Oakland comes through, drop pass. Barth defends, pass out to the point, still kept in, now sent back down into the corner. Given fighting back below the goal line. Given goes for a hit, kind of misses, and now the puck gets rimmed all the way around, but no, it hits a glass stanchion, and Flogger's out of the box now, but Oakland still threatening. Shot, save, Buell. It's loose in front. Now it's covered, and a little scrum in front of the net, and play is whistled dead. No penalties come out of that, so Carshield able to kill that penalty off to Flogger. Lacoste plays it up the boards, intended for Stanley. Stanley gets interfered with. Oakland regroups, sends a pass up the ice. That will be icing. Yes. .204 left here in this first period. If it sounds like I'm whispering, it's because we're inside of a glass viewing area, and there's a ton of people in here, and it's kind of Don't want to be shouting in front of everybody. Ridgway shot, gets through, goes to the far side of the corner. Now Oakland sends a pass all the way up. That should be an icing, and it is. Miller takes the draw with Stanley and Simpson. Face off one, taken around the net by Oakland. Oakland looking for the stretch pass, not there. Now Oakland defenseman's just going to carry it in and throw it down on goal. Buell makes the save. Now the puck goes to the half wall. Shot blocked in front. Ridgway puts his guy into the wall right there. Rouse now comes over, does the same. Oakland still controls the puck. Now puck out to the point. D to D pass. Now back down into the corner. Rouse is going to go back down and play that. Now Ridgway as well. Oakland still controlling the puck. Now Rouse goes back and picks it up behind the net. Sends it rimmed up the boards. Now Otto's going to skate onto that and get that puck out of the zone. JR now pressuring as well. And now the puck goes in. Carsfield swings and misses at that puck multiple times. Now walk to the center, shot over the net. Oakland goes behind the net, looking, nobody pressuring at this point in time. Oakland puts a shot across the ice, high into the glass. Now Ridgway behind his own net, gets pinned against the wall by two players. Now it's in the feet. Nobody knows where it's at. Pass out to the point, kept in by their defense. Defenseman walks it in, looking for help. Now cycles it back down low below the net. Oakland's going to get there again. Oakland brings it in. Shot off the pad of Buell as he makes the save. And Carshield will go for a line change. We're going to send out Fisher, Barth, Berryman, Schrader, Pickering. 6.1 seconds left here in this period. And that will do it for the period as Carsfield was able to clear the zone. So after 1-0 Oakland Grizzlies. All right. Start at 2, 15 minutes on the clock. Oakland wins the faceoff. They regroup in their own zone now. Pass up to the center, denied entry. Now Pickering able to corral that loose puck as Blaine took the body. Now, Berryman's able to chip it away. Berryman gets that puck first. Drop pass into the slot. Loose puck. Good save by Buell as our forwards were a little late getting back on that one. Oakland throws it back down below the goal line. Fisher's going to get to that puck first. Fisher falls on that puck. Now Blaine comes over to help out. Blaine pushes his guy against the wall. Puck tied up. Now it comes loose. Pass. Barth's able to pick that off. Now Berryman over to Blaine. Blaine dumps it in deep, and Carshield goes for a change completely. Nice little pass. Nice save by Brandon as a pass got behind our defenseman. And now Oakland regroups, brings it in. Shot off the paddle of Buell. And now back out to the point. JR working out on the point, trying to block that shot. Good block by JR as he's able to eat that puck in the shin pads and then get it over to Stanley. And Stanley's able to push that puck all the way down the ice and goes in and fights for it below the goal line. JR down below the goal line now as well. And now Oakland comes out. And they're going to get good play by Ridgway as he's able to get over to a guy that had a step on our defender and got a stick, I believe, on that puck before he shot. Oakland brings it through the neutral zone, walks to the middle, shot deflected wide. Fisher comes away with the puck, gets it over to Ridgway. Ridgway, cross-ice pass intended for Kaiser. Kaiser got a chip on it, I think, and now Kaiser goes into the corner. Now Fisher comes over to help him out. Now Barth over there. Puck kept in by Barth and Fisher. Now Oakland recovers the puck, and they're going to skate it out of the zone. Oh, Barth's able to steal that away and push that puck back in. Now it goes down into the corner. Fisher able to poke the puck off a player's stick, and now Oakland brings it down through the neutral zone and dumps it in. Brandon comes out and plays that puck. Now Rouse tries to get it out over to Fisher. Fisher rims it around the boards up to Barth, but Oakland was able to get there, and Brandon's able to get a pad on that somehow, as that was a loose puck, and I thought for sure that was going to be a backdoor tap-in. Face off one back again by Oakland. Oakland comes out. Springer puts it off the boards and out of the zone. Oakland regains control, sends a pass up, denied by Blaine. Now puck held up at the blue line, so Oakland went in offsides. Face off again, won by Oakland. They regroup, send a pass up. Offsides. No call. It was offsides by 2 feet. Oakland cycles down on the half wall. Cross ice pass by Springer over to Flogger. Flogger gets the puck in deep. Oakland regroups. Springer able to get a stick on that. Now they're behind their net. Pass up. Pass intended for an Oakland player. Too far ahead. Given was there, but that player puts tons of pressure on Given, and puck gets turned over Now out to the point. Quick shot. Saved by Buell. Now the puck comes out. Fogger dumps it in all the way down into the corner. Springer on the forecheck along with pitcher. Oakland still comes away with that one. And now sends a pass out. Good defense by Lacoste as he's able to tie his guy up before the puck got there. Oh, now a pass back. Gets through Noah. Now Noah playing with a different stick. I'm sure that doesn't help. Pass up to Miller. Puck goes in. Oakland defense takes it around their own net. Long pass up. Ridgway defends. Now shot saved by Buell. As Oakland had numbers coming in. Yeah. Miller comes in to take the draw. Ridgway pushes that puck to the half wall. Oakland cycles out high. Spin move. Down. Takes it down. Cuts towards the net. Buell sticks his paddle out and able to glove that puck as he stuck that paddle up and it tipped up in the air and he gloved it. Miller to take the draw again. Face off controlled by Oakland. Carshield struggling in the face-off department today. Good block by Noah. Didn't break a stick this time, so that's a good thing. Oakland tries to cut to the center. Noah picks that up, sends a pass up to JR. A little too hot for him, and Oakland regains control in the neutral zone, and now they bring it in and just dump it in down below the goal line. Noah tries to push that puck towards the blue line. Now JR comes in, able to get that puck up to Noah. Noah puts a stick on it, and it just chips it down into the Oakland zone, and forwards go for a change. On comes Kaiser, Fisher, Barth. Shot from the top of the circles, and Buell makes the save. Face off won by, I don't know who, but tied up on the half wall now. Oakland comes away with it. They pass it back to the point. Now Barth chips it all the way down the ice. Goalie comes out and plays it. I would have figured that was going to be an icing. Kaiser pushes the puck back to Pickering. Pickering to Blaine. Blaine over to back to Kaiser, and now Oakland brings it back in. Kaiser putting pressure on Oakland's defense. Now pass out of the good, kept in by Kaiser. Quick shot. I don't know how that got through everybody, but it did. Brandon makes the save. Oakland regroups in their own zone. Barth putting pressure on it. Oakland defenseman takes it back behind his own net and sets up, looking for a pass. Now he's going to decide to skate it out of the zone. Good play by Miller, able to knock that puck loose. Oakland forced to regroup as that puck would have been offsides if that would have went in. Now they're going to take it. Oakland's going to skate it again. They push it through the legs, go around Pickering, out to the point. Nobody there. Our guys are at the end of their shift, so unable to jump on that loose puck. Now dumped in. That should go for an icing, and it does. 6:48 left here in this period. Oakland exits their zone, comes through the neutral zone. Good back check by JR. Now the puck comes out. Good play by Miller. Now Gibbon able to pick that puck up and throw it out of the zone. Oakland passes up through the neutral zone. JR back checking. Now Gibbon. Centering pass is they had a guy wide open right in front, and looks like the net came off as there was a scrum in front, and they got pushed into it. So we'll have a face-off just to the left of Brandon. Face-off won by Carshield. Our defenseman pinned against the wall. Now D to D out on the point, sent right back down into the corner. Given goes takes the body. Pitcher putting pressure on his guy as he takes it out to the. They just throw it right back down into the corner. Given defends. Now Springer able to knock that puck off the stick. Now Given tries to skate it out, falls down, and puck stays in. Down low, rimmed right up the boards. Oakland controlling the play right now. Shot through traffic, and they get a goal as it got through traffic, hit. So had a ton of traffic in front as that shot came from the point, and Brandon made the initial save, and then the rebound was knocked in. 2-0 Oakland. 5:17 left here in the second period. Ridgway gets the red line, dumps it in. Puck rimmed around the boards by Oakland. Loose. Good save by Brandon as that puck was just thrown towards the net. Shot. Quick save by Brandon again. Pass out to the point, kept in. Shot deflected wide, or deflected in. Wow, that was a good deflection as Pickering had his guy tied up, but the guy was able to still get his stick down for a tip. 3-0. 4:35 left here in the second. Bigby. Kaiser with the puck, gets it back to Blaine. Blaine looks, passes up to Barth. Barth able to keep that puck up now. Barth with that puck, drops it to the boards. Puck comes out. Now regrouped. Blaine deflects that puck before it gets to intended target. Now tied up in the neutral zone. Oakland brings it back in on side. Taken wide. .331 left. Puck rimmed up the boards by Lacoste. Stanley intended for it. Now Oakland with the puck, cuts to the center. Buell makes the save. Corrals the rebound. Carshield's going to go to a power play as that was they're going to send both of them, I guess. They're going to send both of them as they were wrestling in front. One had a high stick, one was a rough. Face off one by Carshield. Ridgway takes it around his own net, dips his shoulder, tries to get out. That's a high hit, and that is for sure a penalty. Interference, I would have called it head contact, but either way, Carshield will go to the power play. Ridgway took one up high there. So Carshield goes to the power play here. 2:53 left here in this second period. Let's see if Carshield can't get on the board before the end of this period. Pitcher takes the draw. Springer and Flogger on the wings. Puck one back to Schrader. Blaine walks the blue line, sends a pass over to Pickering. Pickering back to Blaine. Blaine looks, passes down to Springer. Springer down low to Pitcher. Pitcher takes it around the net, passes out to Pickering. Pickering over to Blaine. Blaine looks, takes another shot, or takes another pass over to Springer. Pass comes out. Blaine takes a slap shot on goal. And that puck comes all the way down off the pad of the goalie. Pass over to Pickering. Pickering corrals the puck, gets it over to Springer. Springer gets entry. Now Springer loses it into the corner, and it gets rimmed all the way around the puck, hits the snow in the benches, and no icing. Blaine sends a cross ice pass over to Flogger. Flogger over to Springer. Springer makes a move. Defenseman falls down. Shot wide of the goal. Pitcher fighting down on the half wall. Now the puck comes out, kept in by Lacoste. Lacoste throws it all the way down to Pickering. Pickering down low to... Lacoste winds up for a slap shot. Not sure if he fanned or if it hit the other player's stick, but either way, it didn't go anywhere. Shot Saved by the goalie. Springer taken into the corner, tied up. That does it for the power play for Carsfield. Oakland Lacoste defends in the corner. Out to the point. Long shot, or wide, I should say, not long. Wide shot. Pitcher finishes his hit. Springer comes with the puck, sends a pass up to Pitcher. Pitcher at the end of his shift, though. He's been out there for almost 2 minutes, and Oakland regroups. 37 seconds left here in this period. Oakland's going to go wide. Ridgway knocks that puck off his stick. Now out to the point. Back down into the corner, as there was no other shot or play. Oakland takes it on the half wall, reverses, defended by, not sure who's, Blaine. Blaine defended that one, pushed his guy Ridgway now. Ridgway pushes his guy into the wall. That should do it for the period. Yep. And that is it. So after two, Carsfield down 3-0. Carshfield's got a little bit of a mountain to climb back out of for the third period. See what we can do. All right, here we go. We got the start of period three. Start of period three. Carsfield down 3-0. 15 minutes on the clock. Face-off won by Oakland. Thrown down below the goal line. Ben ties his guy up down low. Fisher over there helping out. No shot off the post or crossbar. Fisher exits the zone. Fisher makes a move at center ice. Now pass over to Kaiser. Now Oakland regroups off a pass off the boards, and they're going to come through with speed. Given takes the body. Fisher passes over to Given. Given intended for passes are just off the mark today. Given's going to pick that up and skate it out of the zone. Bounces it off the boards up for Springer. Springer just couldn't get a stick on that. And now Oakland takes back over, and Oakland's going to bring it down. They got numbers coming one way. Oakland centering pass, knocked away by Rawls. Now pass out to the point. D to D pass. Walked in. Flogger trying to square up to block that shot. Long shot. Saved by Brandon or deflected wide. Couldn't tell. Now the puck exits the zone. Fatigue is really showing as our boys got back in. Like I said, our boys got in late last night. Hotel after 1 o'clock in the morning. So you can tell that we just are down a step right now. So pitcher, good back check there. Back check right there, and then puck comes in, and Oakland brings the puck in, takes a shot off the leg of Rawls. Rawls follows it down into the corner. Pickering there as well now. Pickering, puck comes loose. Pickering chasing his guy, tries to put him back into the wall. Now the puck comes out to the point. They're going to walk the blue line. Flogger trying to square up for the block shot again. Now a shot hits the skates of Pickering. Pass out to the point again. Shot got through, and Buell makes the save. Face-off won by Oakland again. They're going to cut through to the center, and Blaine decides that he's going to try to pick a fight with the biggest guy out on the ice. I don't know if that'll go very well. I'm going to send face-off won this time by Miller. I'm sorry, Pickering able to control that puck and skate it out of the zone, gets it up to Stanley, but didn't make it to Stanley, and now Oakland's going to come back in with speed. Blaine forces his guy wide, pushes him off the puck. Now he ties him up into the wall. Good poke check by Blaine as he knocks it off the stick, and now they're going to walk the line. Shot, glove saved by Buell, and big number 88 decides has a hard time controlling his temper, it looks like. Miller takes the draw, wins it back to Blaine. Blaine off the end boards, intended for Pickering, a little too far out of his reach. Now puck goes into the wall. Blaine, Pickering over there. Now the puck comes loose all the way through. Got through 4 Car Shield players before it got out to the point. So boys are just off a step right now. Puck cut to the middle. Blaine knocks that back out into the corner. Oakland still controls. They bring it out to the blue line. Miller defending. Miller able to keep that puck from a shot. Now a shot gets on and Buell makes the save. JR goes over, tries to put his guy into the wall. Now out to the point again. Oakland puts a shot on goal. Doesn't make it there as it hit a leg in front. And now Blaine over into the half wall, tied up. Miller defending. Good poke check by Buell, and he dives on the puck. In a game like this, when the boys are tired, it's helpful to have two goalies on our team that can make some big saves for us. Face off again, one back to Honeybaked. Collision behind the net. There's four players running into each other at the same time. Lacoste comes away with the puck. Lacoste now eats it into the wall. Honeybake controls again. Long shot deflected in front. Ben throws that towards the wall. Honeybake cuts to the center. Puck bouncing all over the place right now as nobody can really control it. Given just loses his stick, pushes his guy down. Now pass hits Berryman. Lacoste defends, ties his guy up. Guy rolls off Lacoste. Loose puck, shot wide of the goal. Net came off. Apparently, I said honey baked and not Oakland. Sorry. We're playing at Honey Baked Rink, so there's Honey Baked banners hanging all over the place here. So I guess it was in my mind. But yes, we were playing the Oakland Junior Grizzlies. Pitcher to take the draw. Tied up. Nobody's touched the puck yet as it's sat in the same spot without anybody touching it. Now the puck comes out. Berryman's going to skate onto that, and he's going to be able to exit the zone and takes it down into the Oakland zone. Berryman gets bodied off the puck, though, and now out to the point, over to Ridgway. Puck bounced off Ridgway's stick. Now Ridgway's able to recover and get that puck back in. Now loose puck. Entry denied by Rawls. Oakland regroups in their own zone. Pitcher tries to step up. Now Ridgway does. Gets that puck out of the zone. Boys look tired. Tired. So Oakland regroups in their own zone. Now go D to D a couple times. Mishandled. Now they regroup again in their own zone. Back behind their own net off the end boards. And Blaine keeps that puck out. Now they're going to throw it all the way down. No icing. Pickering goes back and picks that up. Kaiser able to get that puck out. Oakland Barth able to corral that loose puck. Pickering now. Pickering off the glass, intended for Kaiser all the way down the ice. No icing, though, as I guess they said somebody could have played it. Barth gets in on the forecheck. Now Kaiser tries to put pressure, and Oakland's going to come through. Nice play as they had a little give and go pass. Gibbons comes away with that puck, though, and now takes it around his own net, passes up the boards just off the mark, and gets sent right back in. Lacoste picks it up, still can't get it out. Gibbon. Oh, good stick by Fish as he's able to deny that net was wide open as Buell made the save going one way, and the puck, he made the save, and it squirted right through the crease and was sitting on the backside of the crease wide open, and Fisher was able to reach his stick out right as their player was shooting and got a deflection into the netting. Honeybake, I keep saying Honeybake, sorry guys. Oakland controls in the Carsfield zone. Feels like it's been most of this period that way, as Carsfield just can't get their feet underneath of them. Out to the point, shot towards the net, looking for a deflection. Ben ties his guy up in front. Now pass out to the point again. Flogger is able to block that, and he's going to skate it out of the zone. Flogger gets to the red line, gets to the blue line, gets stood up. They're going to get a penalty for that, as that's an interference, as he had let go of the puck. Oh, they're going to call him a rough. So Carshield will go back to the power play. So we go pitcher, Flogger, Springer, Schrader, Pickering. Face off one back to Blaine. Blaine walks the blue line, takes a shot, deflection, or sorry, save. Rebound was there, and Blaine pinches that puck. Now regrouped out into the neutral zone. Springer looking. Springer passes up to pitcher a little too far for him, and now Oakland has it and takes it around their own net. Oakland's going to try to skate it out. Flogger is able to get that puck kept in, and now Oakland throws it all the way out. Blaine picks it up in his own zone, looking for a pass, sends it over to pitcher. Pitcher now back to Springer. Springer over to Pickering, bounces off Pickering's stick. Just puck bouncing everywhere right now. Pitcher tries to take it in, overskates it as it hit a Oakland player's stick, and now Pickering's just going to fire it in down below the goal line. Puck in, now came out. Lacoste makes a move, puts it back in, but that is offsides. 5:20 left here in this game. Given passes it over to Lacoste. Lacoste puts it in. It goes for an icing. Oh, they waved it off at the last minute. Now Given comes back as Oakland threw it back down the ice. Now it goes back down the ice into Oakland zone. He's playing a little ping pong right now. Now the puck comes back down into Carshield's zone. Given picks it up again. He's going to take it around his own net. Rims it all the way around the boards. JR tries to get over there and get that puck out. Unable to do so. And now, good play by Buell, as we had a player that was left wide open in front. Nobody covering him. Now the puck is in the paraphernalia of Lacoste. Miller to take the draw. Rawls. Stanley and JR out on the ice with him, along with Ridgway. Miller's gonna get a penalty. Yeah, looks like a cross check possibly. Cross check or a hold, one of the two. So Oakland goes to, they pull their goalie at 6-on-5 right now, and they're controlling the puck. Carshield needs to touch it to get this to stop. Shot. Buell makes the save. Called a high stick. I didn't see that. I thought it was a cross check. Yeah. So, anyway. So, again, Carshield to the penalty kill. Minute 30 of the last 3:50 left. Oakland out to the point, back to the half wall, back out to the point. Now back to the far side back, or near side back wall, back out. Shot blocked by Ridgeway. I think that's his first of the season, actually. Oh, London, he got one, yeah. So Miller in the box. Buell makes the save. Face off again, won by Oakland. Taken out to the point. Looking down to the half wall. Pickering blocks that shot. So he dropped to one knee to block that. Now pitcher defending. Now to the bumper. Shot wide of the goal. Pickering just rims the puck off the glass and out of the zone. Will not go far enough for icing. 25 seconds left here on the penalty kill. Drop pass back to the point. Berryman defending out there. Now cycled over to the other side. Back down to the half wall, to the bumper. Shot! Buell makes the save. Lane kicks that backhanded pass away. Centering pass. Got through. 2:08 left in this game. Puck comes all the way out of the zone. Stretch pass. Deflected into the zone. Pickering's going to go back and pick that up. Pickering passes up to Berryman. Bounces off his stick. Berryman's able to get it over Springer, though, and Springer comes through the neutral zone. Springer just backhands it in. Shot on goal. Goalie didn't know where it was as it was sitting right at the base of his pad. Loose puck. Their goalie dives on it as Barth was streaking towards it. Gibbons ties his guy up. Last minute of play here in this game. Puck comes out. Barth's going to get it. Passes over to Kaiser. It's a little spin pass. Kaiser skates around a player. Now Oakland's going to come through. Offsides. And 43 seconds left here in the game. Face off one back again by Oakland, and 35 seconds left. Oakland face off again, just tied up right in the on the dot. Now puck goes down low into the corner. 24 seconds left. Oakland cuts to the center, saved by Buell as he had the post covered. Now a shot out high, saved by Buell. Oh, and somehow that cat stayed out. Three seconds left. And that's going to be it. So, disappointing first game of the weekend here, but honestly, again, you could tell the exhaustion of these boys right now. So, we shall see. We're going to try to get them rested up, fed, and come back tonight at 6:15, I believe, for the game against Phoenix Coyotes tonight. So we will see you later.